Welcome to Social Media with Lacey J. Okay, so what's annoying me lately on social media? I'll tell you. When we get a new feature added that we're so excited about, like, let's say, for instance, scheduling Instagram content right inside the platform. Woo! We're so excited. We're pumped about this. This is going to change our workflow, right? But there's just so many problems with it. I have been using it for the last few weeks, and what I've found is that about half of the time there is an error or an issue with me trying to schedule the post. So I did a little research. Here's what I found. 1, you can only schedule content inside of the Instagram app if you have a professional account. Okay, check, no problem. There are a few things that make it so that you cannot schedule content specifically. One is product tagging. So let's say that you have a static post and it has a picture of a product that you're wanting to sell and you have it in your Instagram shop. You cannot schedule that post. If you want to have the product tagged, you could schedule that from within Meta Business Suite if you want the product tagged, but you cannot schedule it from the Instagram app if you want the product tagged. Another thing that keeps you from scheduling from within the Instagram app is collaborative content, okay? You cannot create a post as a collaborative post and then schedule it. I don't know why. What would be the problem with that? Maybe I have no idea why. Maybe there's some sort of functionality between how that invite goes out that makes it so it wouldn't work properly. It doesn't make sense to me, but if you're trying to do a collaborative post, you cannot schedule it in the Instagram app. You have to post that one live. Okay, another thing is cross-posting to other channels or cross-posting to Facebook. So a lot of people, sometimes even inadvertently, have a setting turned on in their Instagram settings that say that they will always have their content from Instagram push out to Facebook, okay? If you have that setting turned on, you will not be able to schedule your content inside the Instagram app. Now, I noticed that the first 4 or 5 times that I tried this on accounts that had that setting turned on, I set the scheduled time, I went back to hit schedule and it said some of your settings may not be saved. You can continue and schedule anyway. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll continue and schedule anyway. Just take away whatever those settings are. Well, what it did was it just, instead of scheduling it, it just posted it now instead. And that is not at all what I thought that it meant by some of the settings are not going to be saved. Like the scheduling setting was not going to be saved. That's not helpful to me. So then I had to delete that content and create it all again because it didn't even get saved. I couldn't even put it back in drafts now. As soon as you hit schedule, it's posted and gone, and there's nothing you can do except download the video that then has a watermark, re-upload it. Now it doesn't have the same audio attributed. So frustrating. If you see that dialog box come up that says there are settings that are not going to work with this scheduled post, you need to think about that as something that you need to fix, not something that Instagram is going to fix, because chances are they're going to end up posting it anyway. And remember, if you have that setting that is set to cross-post to Facebook and you go in and delete it on Instagram, it does not delete it on Facebook. You have to go and manually delete it on Facebook too, okay? Frustrating, very annoying. I just wish, I understand that features are hard to implement and roll out and that there are glitches about them. And I could give grace to these companies if I wanted to, but also I don't want to. I instead want to complain because it makes me feel better. Maybe it'll make you feel better too.